go over the timing?
Yeah, just go over the timing, let everyone know what the timing is.
Okay. So the timing is
1 to
1 to 2 minutes, and is there any grace period after the 2 minutes?
30
or
seconds.
30
30
seconds
seconds.
after. All right, so if I give you $1,000 and told you you had to spend it today, what would you buy?
If you gave me $1,000 and told me that I have to spend it today, I would spend it on Toastmasters. I will buy equipment, materials, probably some loudspeakers,
Good clicker.
a good clicker, a better computer, and something that would enable us to see our PowerPoints in a better manner, rather than see them clicking on and off and spoiling the effect of the speeches. Probably I would replace the carpet over here, and I would bring better chairs, more comfortable ones, so that the audience feels more comfortable, feels better, and participates more effectively. Because the way you feel, if you're physically comfortable in an environment, you tend to become more productive too. That is why we emphasize on creating a physically comfortable environment at work and in our houses too. What else would I spend it on over here? Better tables, better bulletin boards. I would decorate them. I would come up with very effective visual aids. I wouldn't want a monotonous environment where people just talk and everybody relies on an auditory method of speaking and hearing. That's why I liked Prashant's presentation. It was very visual. He had a lot of animated cartoons that enhanced the effect of the speech. So I would definitely put up a lot of things on the bulletin boards. And what else? I would make a list of things that I need for the room, and probably give refreshments to the judges. It's very important to please them, because that's how you end up getting votes and prizes, and refreshments to the participants also, who've been standing over here, who've taken the effort to do things, do all of these activities, engage the audience. That's it.
Thank you. Who else would like to volunteer? Okay. All right, so what do you usually think about on your drive home from work?
I don't.
I assume you drive, do you
Oh,
take
no.
a train?
Oh. Yes, I do. But I
Okay.
would like to answer the first question. Thank you, Table Topics Master. What do I think about when I'm driving back home? Or,
Driving home from work.
oh, from work. Sorry to admit it, I get spaced out a lot. Got into an accident once. That happens when you are on rush hour traffic. You backed up, and then you move an inch, and then you stop, and you move an inch, and then you stop. So that happens. After a while, you just become like a robot, and you're thinking, and maybe you're thinking about work, but it happens. So unfortunately, I did knock up somebody. Maybe it's my glasses. I'm still trying to figure it out. But yes, that happens. I usually just get spaced out. Nothing particularly about work. It just, when you're in a robotic situation like that, your mind tends to drift. I've been wondering what to do about it. I haven't quite figured out. And obviously people have offered a lot of ideas. The best one I've heard is, apparently I should get a Tesla. Self-driving, on stop and go traffic, apparently it's very good. I don't know if I want to get a Tesla. Somehow I feel like you move from using your iPhone for speaking to actually start driving one. I haven't made the transition yet, but I have to say that's one of the better ideas that's come about. Thank you very much.
Yes?
No, self-driving. Rakesh?
Rakesh? you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you? What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you?
So what would I do differently if I knew that nobody is judging me? Then I would be totally lethargic, because knowing that people are judging me, I will basically keep me a little bit up on my toes, or it will basically make me feel more active. If I think that there is nobody's over here, and if I have to basically just keep on blabbering, I will keep on blabbering something, rather I will not pay attention to what I am talking, who is my audience, what do I have to deliver. So similar thing is like whenever I'm at the work, and if I think that okay, I'm not being judged at, right, my quality of the work might become sloppy, my deadline basically might sleep. So being in the environment where you are being judged, I think is some kind of a pressure is always important. Right? If I'm taking an exam and if I know that I'm going to pass, I would not pay enough focus, I would not pay enough attention to that. So I think if I knew that if I will not be judged and how would I behave would not be as productive, will not be as efficient compared to if I knew that I'm always in the environment where I'm being judged.
Thank you. Any other guests would like to try? Just one? I hope I pronounced it right,
Yes.
just one? Yes. Okay. What is the biggest lie you once believed was true?
This is a good topic. When I was young, like probably second or third grade, my mom and dad made me believe that there is a camera in the class back then, and it was watching me all the time, not just in the class. It was watching me everywhere, kind of like a god. They told me this lie to make sure that I don't do something that's, something wrong or something like that. In second to third grade, I believed this all the way till I was in 10th grade. That dumb I was. So that is one lie that I always believed. And I feel so stupid thinking like there can be a camera, because there used to be some black thing in the class, and I was supposed to believe that, okay, this is the camera. And it took me some time, but I eventually figured out, okay, this was like the biggest prank my parents have ever played on me, or any parent has ever played on their kid. So yeah, that was one lie that I believed for a long time. And, although it did not scar me for life, but it did avoid me from doing any fun stuff that I would have done, or probably any illegal stuff that I should not have done. So yeah.
Any other volunteers?
Yes.
S-R-I-N-I? Okay. What's the best part of growing older? What's the best part of growing older?
It's the best part of growing older. Okay. At least I'm looking older as in relatively comparing to my previous year. One thing, at least with the one thing that I think is the best part of growing is growing more wisdom as well. Well, the naughty side of it is, as I grow up now, I can, be as I can ordering my kids to do this, or I have somebody to take care of, or I can make them do things. And eventually, I would think, as my responsibilities go, further down the road as I grow older, I'm assuming my responsibilities go down and I can have more fun than what I was doing for the childhood, but if my body permits back then. Till then. I think that's the best part of my
Thank you. Alicia? And then Jane from Latin. What personal prisons have you built out of fears? What personal prisons have you built out of fears?
There's So many. So throughout my life, right now, the personal prison I'm in is staying at my job. So I have it like I have to stay at my job because it pays my bills and, you know, it sustains my lifestyle. And that's a prison that I'm in. And if I could step away from that prison and time and money was not a concern, I would be out there creating seminars, working with people to create a life they love, teaching them about financial literacy, how to get them from being single to being in a relationship they love, like, you know, transforming their past habits and limited beliefs about life. So that's one of the big prisons I'm in, that I need to have this to keep me here, which I'm stuck in. So that's my prison, and overcoming that would be, you know, a great thing for me at this point. So that's it. Thank you.
If you were forced to eliminate every physical possession from your life, with the exception of what could fit into a single backpack, what would you put in it and why?
This Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I think I speak for all of us when I say if you could literally fit just one thing into a tiny bag, the one thing that most of us would take would be our smartphones. This device is absolutely magical. It will save your life if you're stranded on an island. It will keep you entertained if you have to go to the bathroom. This phone does literally everything in the world that you need it to do. It has all the information of our entire species consolidated into one singular place. It has all the power of our gigantic computers, and then honestly other computers as well, compacted into just a small thing. You can take photos, you can send photos, you can take videos. There's literally, I don't have to sit and pitch a smartphone to everybody. Everyone here, who here doesn't have a smartphone? One person, Colin's not here, I thought of it. We have one person in the room without a smartphone. Everybody in this room has a smartphone. Now, if you didn't take your smartphone and you took something else, let's say you took money, your wallet, a radio, you don't need anything else. There's nothing else that you could possibly take except for maybe survival tools, like a knife, because your cell phone can't cut anything. But you know what it can do? You can Google how to create a knife out of wood or other materials they have out there, or stone. Literally, there's nothing that you cannot overcome if you have a cell phone. And if I was forced to have just one single possession, it would be my cell phone and cell phone charger. Because I will run out of juice eventually, and that can't happen because then it's just a useless piece of something that'll break in 2 seconds when I drop it. So, again, thank you. If I could pick just one thing, it would be my cell phone.
Okay, any volunteers? Last one? Sure, Simon. Right, let's look for quick one here. I thought I had one. Okay. Have you ever regretted something you did not say or do? Have you ever regretted something that you did not say or do?
Madam Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So this regret, I think, happens every day, every time, and it happened today itself at this club. When I come today, I wanted to say some jokes, I forgot. And that is one of the things I'm regretting. Do you want me to say that now? No, okay. She already said no. My jokes were not that funny. Okay, that was honest. But yeah, but in general, I think that happens with everybody. Whenever we say something, and funny enough, every time I encounter something where I missed to say what I was supposed to say, I get that idea exactly after 5 minutes. And I'm like waiting for that opportunity again. Like other day, I was driving with my wife and another lady. And I was supposed to go to some place, and suddenly I figured, at a hotel, and suddenly I figured that I should drive in front of the hotel instead of going directly to the parking lot. Okay, so I took the car, and this other lady, she said that my husband always brings me here. I said, oh, okay, I forgot I should. She said that my husband always brings me here, and I got the right idea after 5 minutes that I don't want to leave my wife alone. I always take her to the parking lot, and we come together. So this is the last thing that happened a few days back. So with that, thank you very much.
We think you're very funny, so just so you know.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. That wraps it up. Yes. Okay. Can you go ahead and vote for the best tabletop? Okay.
Yeah, we don't eligible.
Thank you. Cheryl, did everyone?
Except Srini and Olisa, rest are qualified.
Okay, so Srini and Elisha?
Elisha, yes.
Did not qualify, everybody else qualifies. So please go ahead and vote for the best tabletop.
How much more?
And then we'll take a break for 10 minutes and reconvene after that.
Thank you.
So, we have time for a 10-minute break, guys. We'll be back at 12.
Somebody's watching me.
Did we get cards and awards and stuff?